Today we're re-exploring The Stranger by Albert Camus, a powerful and unsettling novel that challenges how we think about life, meaning morality, and society's expectations. This story follows a man who feels like an outsider, not because the world rejects him, but because he refuses to pretend. A death and an unmoved son, our narrator Meursault, lives in French colonial Algiers. The novel opens with a famous line, "Mama Mung died today." Or yesterday maybe, I don't know. He travels to his mother's nursing home for the funeral, doesn't cry, doesn't show grief, and smokes a cigarette next to her coffin. Society expects emotion, but Meursault doesn't fake what he doesn't feel. People quietly judge him. The next day, Meursault returns to his routine. He goes for a swim, starts a relationship with his former coworker Marie, and enjoys simple pleasures: sunshine, swimming, and sleep. He lives only in the present moment, without emotional drama. Life without pretending. Meursault is honest to a fault. He doesn't hide feelings, doesn't lie to impress, and doesn't pretend to care when he doesn't. Marie asks if he loves her, says, "It doesn't mean anything, but I suppose I don't." Yet he enjoys her company. For Meursault, emotions are neither good nor bad, they just are. He also befriends his neighbor Raymond, a violent man involved in a troubled relationship. Meursault doesn't judge him, simply goes along with whatever happens. This detached attitude sets the stage for tragedy. The beach in the sun. One Sunday, Meursault joins Raymond and friends at the beach. They encounter two Arab men. One is the brother of Raymond's ex-girlfriend. A fight breaks out. Later, under the scorching sun, Meursault walks alone along the beach. Here, the world feels overwhelming. The heat, the blinding light, the sun pressing like fire. Camus writes the moment as if nature itself pushes Meursault's body forward. Meursault sees one of the men again. The sun burns his eyes. He fires Raymond's gun once, then 4 more times into the man lying on the sand. This moment changes Meursault's life forever. To society, murder must have a motive. But to Meursault, there isn't one. The sun was too bright. The world felt too intense. Acted. Arrest and trial. Meursault is arrested. But in court, something strange happens. The trial focuses less on the murder and more on Meursault's character. The prosecutor attacks him for not crying at his mother's funeral. Witnesses speak not about the crime, but about the funeral, the cigarette, and Meursault going to the movies the next day with a woman. To the court, Meursault is not a criminal because he killed a man. He is a criminal because he did not follow society's emotional rules. They cannot accept a man who refuses to pretend, who doesn't lie to fit the script. When asked if he believes in God, Meursault says no. This shocks everyone more than the murder. It becomes clear. Meursault is being judged for honesty, for indifference, for not playing the game of society. The verdict: death by guillotine. Facing the absurd in prison, Meursault waits for execution. A priest visits him, trying to save his soul. Meursault refuses comfort based on lies. Finally explodes, not in hatred, but in truth. He embraces a realization. Life has no script, no guaranteed meaning, and no fixed purpose. Everyone dies eventually, so pretending that our lives are more meaningful than others makes no sense. This realization is what Camus calls the absurd, the conflict between our search for meaning and a universe that offers none. But instead of despair, Meursault feels freedom. If life has no fixed meaning, we can create our own. In that moment, he feels at peace with the world. He imagines the universe welcoming him with gentle indifference. Themes and ideas: absurdism. Life has no built-in meaning, but we can create our own purpose. Honesty versus social expectations. Meursault's crime was nonconformity. He refused to pretend. Emotional authenticity. He will not lie about feelings, even if society demands it. Judgment and morality. Society punishes those who don't follow its script. Death and freedom. Facing death frees Meursault from illusion. He accepts life as it truly is. Quick recap. The Stranger follows Meursault. It's an emotionally detached man whose refusal to lie or pretend leads society to condemn him more harshly than his crime. Through his story, Albert Camus challenges us to question meaning, morality, and the rules we blindly follow. Outro: thank you for joining this breakdown of The Stranger by Albert Camus. If this summary helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with students, literature fans, and anyone interested in existentialism or modern classics. Stay tuned for more storytelling-style summaries that bring complex literature to life, simply, clearly, and powerfully.